Begin with some breaking news tonight. Within the past 30 minutes, an evacuation advisory has been issued for the entire area along Coyote Creek, north of Interstate 280 and south of Highway 237. Now, the creek there is still rising. A flood warning has also been issued until further notice. We have team coverage of the floods tonight. First, KPIX5's Joe Vasquez in San Jose. Joe?
Ken, I'm at 16th and William, and behind me, you could just see some of this damage here, this flood-ravaged neighborhood. That's the William Street Park, some cars underwater. They've had an evacuation order in place here, a mandatory evacuation order, but just within the last hour, officials here in San Jose have expanded the mandatory evacuation area to neighborhoods east of Coyote Creek and west of 101. Now, let me show you some video from a short while ago. The San Jose Fire Department put 2 boats in the water to go check on some folks who were trapped in their homes by floodwaters. They did not end up doing rescues with these boats tonight, but they sure have had a very busy day. Just as the sun was setting on San Jose.
It's mandatory evacuation, so.
Gotta go.
Gotta go.
The South Bay Mobile Home Park on Oakland Road slowly began taking on floodwater.
They made it clear that it was urgent for everybody to evacuate, just for everybody's safety.
City employees have been going door to door telling people, you know what, it's time to leave. The Coyote Creek has invaded the mobile home park, and let me show you what that means. Right over there along the exterior wall, you can actually see water gushing through a hole in the fence, and you can actually hear the water on the other side trying to get in. This is a very dangerous situation. Scenes like this have been playing out all day in San Jose. At this apartment complex at Philan and Center, officials told residents the water was contaminated, so they should wait to be rescued. Fireboats packed entire families on board. Some decided to walk out on their own, bringing along very few belongings. It took a lot of people by surprise.
I left for school, take my daughter to school, and then I come back and I see all of this. I'm like, what's going on? It happened real fast.
Horses were trapped in high water, and so were cars, which raised a safety concern. Everyone had to be rinsed off, humans and their pets.
They are being decontaminated because this is polluted water. It could be sewage coming up from the sewer pipes that are now underwater. It could be gasoline and motor oil from cars that are underwater.
At yet another apartment complex at 12th and Keys, more of the same. High water, evacuations.
The water started coming in, and then it came in more and more and more and more. And then finally the fire department showed up, told us that everyone had to get out.
These neighborhoods are next to Coyote Creek, which is downstream from the Anderson Reservoir. Recent rains have caused runoff to pour over the spillway, causing the creek to overflow. It's a situation that has been developing for weeks, which begs the question, why were today's floods such a surprise?
There's going to be a lot of time for Monday morning quarterbacking in the next few days. I think right now we're just really focused on getting folks out of neighborhoods that are in peril.
That said, the mayor of San Jose acknowledges mistakes were made.
I can tell you this, anytime we're showing up in boats to get people out of their homes, there's been a failure. Clearly we fell short. If the first time folks are hearing about having to get out of their home is when we're showing up in a boat.
And we're back live. Neighbors tell me that students from San Jose State Park right here along 16th Street near William. So these may be students' cars. There are homes back here that are dealing with some flooding, as well as a school. And this is just one of several neighborhoods in San Jose still dealing with high water and the effects of it. It will be very interesting tomorrow as this creek begins to recede to see the scope of the damage. Reporting live in San Jose, I'm Joe Vasquez, KPIX5.